Did you survive the last podcast? 19 minutes. Ooh, that's a little long. Sorry about that one, folks. But hey, maybe you looked at it in chunks, right? That's what I would recommend. But, anyways, let's look at this cosine function, sine function. Question is, I want to determine the equation of this thing. Well, the whole point of this is remember what the general form looked like, all the way back to polynomials. You know it's y equals to a, the stretch factor vertically, f of b, the horizontal stretch factor, x minus c, the horizontal shift left or right, plus d, the vertical displacement. The only thing that's different is the function is now a trigonometric function. So what? Throw a sine in there, throw a cosine, throw a tangent. But tangent's going to be a different beast. We'll look at that still. Just put that off for a little while. I promise you I'm going to dedicate a whole bunch of podcasts to tangent yet. Okay? So let's just keep it simple. Let's deal with cosine and sine for a while. Okay? All right. So best thing to do is figure out what is your A. Figure out your B, your C, and your D. Then, as soon as you got that, all you have to do is plug it into the equation. Okay, so look at the first one. This is a cosine function. Amplitude. Oh, well, that's easy. That's my A value. How nice. My period. Oh, we got to figure out that beast now, don't we? Okay, so let's do that here. What is the B value? Remember, it's 2 pi divided by the period. All right? So if you go 2 pi divided by the period, 2 pi divided by 2 pi over 3, or as we did in grade 7 fractions, this becomes 2 pi times 3 over 2 pi, reciprocal and multiply. Look at that. The 2 pi's cancel out to give us a B value of 3. How nice. Vertical phase shift, pi over 4, but watch out. It's to the left, which means, guess what? This is a negative pi over 4. Right? And vertical displacement is 7 down. So there's your D value is going to be minus 7. So now you got all of the values. All you have to do is plug them in. So let's do so. Our cosine function, if you remember, is y equals to A cos B bracket x minus c plus d. Very, very important to remember that, okay? All right, so our A value, well, it was 5. So this is going to be 5 cos bracket. Our B value is 3. 3 bracket x minus c value. C minus pi over 4. So it becomes plus pi over 4. Okay. And then, of course, our D value minus 7. There you go. Done. Do you need the double brackets? Not really, but I like putting it in there because it makes it all look like it's under cosine, like it's supposed to be. Right? Okay, so let's see if we can make it just a tad more challenging. Here's another one. We want the sine function now. But now I'm just going to give you the range. What does this mean? Look at the graph of the sine function. This is now between minus 6, which is down here, and 2, which is about here. So this thing is going to somehow go up to here, go down to here, and so on, like this. So what's important to find from this? Well, what you really need to find from this, of course, is that middle value. You got to find the D value. Oh, and then from the D value, you can find the amplitude, couldn't you? So let's find the D value. Do you remember how to do the D value? D value, which is, that's that elongated L, right? That's that elongated line. So this must mean that this is the max plus the min divided by 2. Yes, because there's the elongated thing. Go back to that one podcast where I talked about that. That's backed up about 3 or 4 podcasts, okay? All right, so let's go. So our max value is 2. Our min value is minus 6. Divide that by 2. So 4 plus minus 6 is minus 4 over 2. Our D value is minus 2. So we're down here at minus 2, but we have a maximum of 2. So how do we go from minus 2 to 2? What would our amplitude be? Well, of course, amplitude then is very simple. Our amplitude has got to be 4. From minus 2 to positive 2, we must have gone up 4. So our amplitude A has to be, in fact, 4. Our period. Oh, well, let's use a different color. Our period is 4 pi. So you know that the B value is 2 pi over the period. 4 pi. Oh, this one's easy. Look at that. The pi's cancel out. Give you 2 over 4, which is 1/2. Now we know the b value. That's simple. And we have a phase shift, which I can't read because I scribbled. Oh, there it is. 5 pi over 6 to the right. So that has got to be our c value of 5 pi over 6. And it's to the right, so it's in fact positive. So now I got all the values I want. Okay, so remember, this is a sine function. So let's just write it out generally here. Y equals to a sine b x minus c plus d. And all you got to do now that you figured them out, just pop them in there. Our a value was 4, so this is y equals to 4 sine. Our b value was 1/2, okay? 1/2 bracket x minus, where's our c? Where's our c? There it is, 5 pi over 6 minus 5 pi over 6 plus the d value. The d value we figured out here. Oh, minus 2. There's our equation. La-di-da. Lot nicer, isn't it? As soon as you figure out the A, B, C, and D, this becomes a walk in the park.